Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to an outdoor video again.
I'm free.
We're outside again, thankfully. The sun is burning me even though it is October, but I'll survive just for this. Look at your beautiful outfit. Wow.
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 I'm a pumpkin.
So, today we are actually outside at a pumpkin patch in Ireland. I am not sure what this video is going to be. It's probably just going to be a random collection of footage of us at a pumpkin patch. So Ireland doesn't really have pumpkin patches. There aren't a lot of them, but in recent years they've started to become more and more popular. This is one of the ones we usually go to every year. It's cute, like, but it's very far away from Dublin. It's a pain to get here. I should have filmed our journey here. It was pretty funny, but we have made it. And it is the perfect place for, you know, your spooky Halloween feel vibes. It just gets you in the mood for Halloween.
And yes, you did just hear a goat back there.
And yes, you did just hear a goat back there. Goats are Halloweeny too, okay?
That wasn't me.
So here we are at the pumpkin patch. We're going to take a look around. We are going to admire the pumpkins, get in the Halloween spirit. Then we're going to go get some food, and later on we're actually heading to a hunt. But unfortunately we're not allowed to film there. I'm going to try to get as much footage as we can of that, but we're not allowed to film, so we'll see how that goes. We'll keep you guys along with us the whole way. This is just our spooky vlog Halloween day thingy.
Yeah, so that's why we wanted to take you along. Also, at the hunt, they do have things outside for taking pictures and stuff, really cool things, and a DJ, ghosts and stuff, so we're going to definitely show you that.
Yeah, we'll get some footage outside the hunt, and then hopefully maybe be able to get some footage inside. But for now, let's go check out the pumpkins. Apologies, I had to swap to my phone because the camera is a bit much. We are just at the hunt now after the pumpkin patch. Excited to head in and see just how spooky it is. Oh, right, let's go.
Creep. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, friends. Conor, look at friends. Yeah, kind of uncomfortable. You live there. There's nothing. No, well, I do. I do. And I tell something that's going behind me.
Hi.
Oh no, I needed to break me up anyway.
So, as usual, tradition when we are recording our outside vlogs in Ireland, we completely forgot to end the video. The pumpkin patch was pretty fun. Unfortunately, it was not as great as the last few years we have been there. I just think with all the uncertainty about whether or not things would be open or anything, they didn't want to like plant too many pumpkins and have a giant field full of them that people wouldn't be able to go see, because I think a lot of the customer base comes from like outside of the local area and people traveling down from different areas to go to it. And earlier on this year, they would have had to plant their pumpkins, not really knowing how things were going to be by that point of the year. But it was still a pretty enjoyable experience. I love the corn maze thingy you kind of walk through as you come into it. And it's always nice to be like surrounded by the pumpkins and see them in their wild, because up until like a few years ago, we never had that in Ireland. It was like impossible to go see a big pumpkin patch. The hunt was also pretty good. It was a fun experience to say the least. As I said, Ireland doesn't really get a lot of things like that, and it is becoming more popular in recent years. But to see such like a large scale like outdoor hunt where they put in so much effort into all the mazes and costumes and everything, it's really nice to be able to do that, because like I said, we don't get a lot here. It's unfortunate that we couldn't film more while we were inside there. I understand they have rules against like filming inside the mazes and stuff because they don't want people to ruin it for anybody, but I wish we could have showed you guys more of it. It was basically like 4 mazes, one of which was a World War zombie maze, which wasn't fantastic to be honest, but there were like 1 or 2 particularly scary things with like fake explosions going off and people hiding in bushes and stuff. The second one was a purge maze, which was probably one of the better ones, but it was just a bit weird. Like we were kind of walking around, they had all these like burnt out cars and like destroyed buildings, and there was just kind of people walking around with baseball bats and stuff in purge costumes, and there was no particularly like big scares or anything. The best maze by far was they had a clown tent maze, and it was one of the craziest experiences I've ever seen in my life of all the hunts I've went to. Basically a gigantic clown tent, but when you walk in they had like an insanely strong strobe light going at such a like rate that it made you feel like unable to walk. It felt like everything was moving in stop motion. That enough was scary, but then on top of that, having like murderous clowns chasing around after you when you're just trying to focus all your energy on keeping one foot in front of the other and not falling over. We were also pretty rushed because we had to catch like the last bus home back to Dublin, so we missed out on the third maze, which was like a corn maze, which I wish we had have done instead of the World War Zombies maze, but unfortunately we just didn't have time to do it, and with the order and the way the mazes fell, we happened to miss out on that one. But yeah, it was a pretty cool experience. We had a lot of fun, but yeah, we unfortunately had to leave and run and catch our bus back to Dublin, so I'm sorry we couldn't show you guys more of that. So yeah, I hope you guys have a spooky, safe and very happy Halloween, and until next time, see